Hi guys, so I've got with me Patrick Moroney. We're going to be chatting a little bit about the selection panel and what was the thought process behind obviously the T20 squad and obviously the ODI squad taking on Pakistan. So first and foremost, welcome to the show. It's the first time I've had you here. Very excited to talk to you. Can you just give me some insights into the squad? What was the thought processes behind the new guys that you've picked, like Vian Libber and Zad Williams? Obviously, Magala getting the call up. A lot of the fans wanted to see that as well. What was your thought process behind the squad selection?
Thank you, and thank you for having me. I think first and foremost, looking at the squad, and let's go to Magala. We've implemented a very strict fitness policy at Cricket South Africa and the Protea team. Sisanda at this point in time is not reaching that. We have now got him with the national fitness and conditioning coach, Tumi Masekela, and we are putting everything in place to make sure that we get him fit. Because we do believe he has certain skills that we could use in the national team, especially in the T20 space. So he's definitely travelling with us to make sure that he stays in that environment. We're working hard to getting him fit. So that's where we're looking at that. I think when we look at Lazard Williams and Vian Libber, I think both of them had fairly good T20 competitions down in Durban. And we also want to reward those kind of performances. I think Lazard in the last couple of years have really come on in leaps and bounds. And I think it's good to have them in that environment. What we've done with the selection now is we've made clear definition of who the 15 is in the squad and who the guys is that's touring with us. We're in this COVID time where we're taking extended squads, normally only 15. We're now taking 22 in the one day, and the main reason for that also is that some players will be leaving midway through the one day competition to go to the IPL. So we needed backup for them, and with the bubbles and the things that's created, we needed all the players in there in advance. So that's where we are from that point of view. So some players will definitely know they're with us. We need more hands on deck while we're in the bubble, because we can't just use staff from outside. So it's critical.
Yeah, that's excellent. I just want to get a little bit about your history. How have you come through the system, obviously, as a selector and getting this particular role? Can you give us some insight into the role of a selector?
Yeah, I've been fortunate enough to be involved with Lions cricket since 2013 as a selector, with a year or two off in the middle. I think it's just a natural progression from a selection point of view. When the convener position came up, I applied. As everybody knows, Victor and Patron got appointed there. I subsequently got appointed as an independent selector. So, I work with Vic, and we're very fortunate that we work very well together. Mm-hmm. So we're a fairly small group of selectors. With Vic and myself, Mark and Enoch Inkwe, and of course Graham as director of cricket, having an oversight and in regular contact. So it's a nice, small, compact group, and I think we're striving to achieve our goals in selecting the best possible teams.
Of course. And what is your favorite part about being a selector? I mean, we see you here at Newlands, obviously, today. You get to see some of the guys perform. When you see a guy like Peter Milan score a double century, you see Calvin Rayner coming through the system, George Linder, all of these guys as well. What is your favorite part of being a selector and being able to see all these amazing players come through the system?
Yeah, I think it's a very privileged position. You've just highlighted some of these results, and it's lovely to see a player. And in my role, I'm also the SA convener for the under-19s. So to see those players now come through the system and how they develop into world-class cricketers is just fantastic. I mean, you get in the job that we're in, you're going to have trials and tribulations. You're going to have tears and happiness. It's just comes part of the job. Ultimately, we want to pick a team that people in South Africa can be proud of. Yeah. And normally that's a winning team.
Yeah. Now, we know about transformation targets, that must come into selection processes. My understanding is that it's over a period, so it's not necessarily a particular team. But can you just explain how transformation works when it comes to selections?
Yeah, we have an EPG, and it's laid out by government. So it's not just cricket; it's all sports that get measured by the same EPG standards. In cricket, we pick from 1 January to 31 December. We have certain targets that we need to meet at certain levels. So at SA Under 19 or the Protea team, we need to achieve them, and it's not always easy. But it is something that's become part of our game, and we need to make sure that we give every player the opportunity to perform at that highest level.
So it works over that period, of course. So does that mean that you can weigh around different things in different squads, or how does it work from that perspective of actually picking each squad for each team?
Yeah, I think, for example, if we look at the Pakistan series, in the last test in Pakistan, we had some injuries. We wanted to play Shamsi. He was injured. We had key players that couldn't play at the time. So we ended up picking a team where we had an 8-3 split. So that will mean somewhere through the year we will need to balance those numbers out. And we always strive to make sure that we pick the best possible team. And for me personally, picking players of colour is never about window dressing. A lot of people might say, why is there still quotas? Why are we still in that direction? And I just believe cricket in general and South Africa must be patient. Our players of colour is coming through the ranks, and we just need to be patient. It will happen on a natural basis, and in years to come we will sit back and look at transformation and quotas and not even remember we had them, because teams would be selected on merit right throughout without any problem.
Lastly, just talk about our two captains. Now we have two new captains. A lot of people are very excited about Dean Elgar as test captain, and obviously white ball cricket Themba Bavuma. Just your thought processes behind that and how amazing this will be for the future of South African cricket.
Yeah, I think test cricket at the moment needs a firm, hard, strong leader, and I think we're definitely going to get that in Dean. I think always when you select a captain, his name needs to be on the sheet first and foremost, and Dean, without any doubt, selects himself. So that's very important. I also think Dean's a very inclusive leader, so he will have a fairly strong leadership group around him. And yeah, I'm looking forward to see what he's going to do in the test space for us. As far as Themba Bavuma, Themba is an extremely good leader. It's been proven in the white ball with the Lions. He's very strong. Once again, also an inclusive leader. So he'll have a leadership core around him, and they'll be carrying the can together. And Themba likes winning. And I think he's going to push that team as hard as he possibly can to be a winning team.
Thanks a lot for your time. This was an excellent conversation. I hope you guys also enjoyed it too. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.